I mean, hey man, would you rather this be WCW and we just rely on Hogan, and then we build up clown shows like Goldberg?
Okay, well, here's my thing. Okay, this is a perfect this is a perfect transition into what I want to talk about anyway. This is a perfect transition. This is exactly why, to me, because you just mentioned, like, having Hogan back in the WCW days, he was just like the main guy the entire time. Of course, you had Goldberg, you had some other people, but it was Hogan for a long period of time. I would say this is why this transition is perfect. Why Sami Zayn should beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Now, are you ready for this? Here's my theory behind this.
Oh God, here we go.
I was thinking about it last week when I was listening to our podcast. I was like, of course, I don't want to see Roman time come to an end, but you have to understand the moment right now and how the fans are loving Sami Zayn. And as a business guy and a businessman and a man that grew up in the Attitude Era where there was multiple wrestlers that looked to be a champion, like you had freaking The Rock, Stone Cold, Triple H, Mankind, Undertaker, Kane. You had all these greats who could possibly, become the WWE World Champion. And growing up in that time, that's what made the Attitude Era so great. In our time period, or in this current generation, Roman Reigns is on fire. Don't get me wrong. But you need some more guys for this generation to reach the top that it's supposed to be at. And when Sami Zayn is being loved right now, that means Sami Zayn is like this generation's Mick Foley, in a sense of like, he can become champion. The fans want to see it. That's my theory. Let me know in the comment section, people, what y'all think about that. To me, Sami Zayn needs to become champion at WrestleMania. And Cody Rhodes needs to become champion. Roman needs to defend the titles both nights. Split up the championship belts. Sami Zayn becomes champion. Cody Rhodes becomes champion. Tell me your thoughts on that.
That is one of the single most worst ideas I've ever heard you bring up on this goddamn podcast. You sound like the rest of the goddamn internet clowns out there that want anybody to have the belt because Roman's had it too long. I'll tell you right now, you sit your ass down, you know your role, you goddamn jabronis. I'll tell you right goddamn now, man, that's a terrible goddamn idea. Y'all don't understand the big picture. I know you guys want these things, but y'all don't understand. When you get it, you're gonna be like, this is a terrible idea. This is exactly what happened with goddamn Drew McIntyre. We gave him the belt and people were bored. We ain't doing this. No, we ain't doing that. You let Roman hold on to that belt, and I say he should held on to it for 1,000 days. I don't care who gets the belt at that point. Shit, we can give it to fucking Charlotte Flair. Yeah, let her have it.
I get what you're saying, but Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn are two different levels of entertainment. And even when Drew McIntyre, to me, was at a point where that it made sense for him to win the world championship, but to me, he still wasn't on the entertainment level of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn freaking wrestled freaking Johnny Knoxville and the whole Jackass crew, and guess what? And put on a 4 to 5 star match at WrestleMania and made it entertaining. Drew McIntyre didn't do that. And I don't think Drew McIntyre would have been able to pull that off.
What was that match here? Who was he even facing at WrestleMania?
Johnny Knoxville.
I remember. No. Drew fought freaking what's his name?
Oh, who Drew fought? Shoot.
The clown that keeps coming back up on the goddamn defend this wrestler. I gotta bring that back.
Dude, did he face I don't even know who he fought.
And Mr. End of Days, aka
Baron Corbin.
Born ass Corbin. Bum ass Corbin. Oh man. Nah. And I remember everybody's like, the wrestling world's gonna be on fire. Look who kicked out the End of Days. You're like, yeah, man, nobody cared.
When you said that, you just reminded me of Pat McAfee when you said bum ass Corbin. Like, what if Pat McAfee faced Logan Paul at WrestleMania?
Nah, because I like Pat. I like Pat a lot. I think personally, I think Pat needs I don't want to say he needs more time, but it's like we need to keep putting people in the ring with Logan to help make and keep Logan look good. You put him in there with Pat. Do you think Pat can make Logan look good, or do you think Logan can make Pat look good?
I think it would just be one of those entertaining matches. I don't know if like I that is a tough one. I don't know how you would book it because to me, obviously Logan needs to win. Yeah, I mean, I guess Logan wins. Pat McAfee just make it entertaining. Basically, everybody likes Pat McAfee. Everybody recognizes Logan Paul as like a great wrestler now, but people still don't like him.
Hey man, better than half the AEW roster. I'll say that.
But I want to get back to my point. I wanted to get your thoughts on that. In the Attitude Era, we had so many greats that could become champion. I didn't even mention Shawn Michaels. I forgot to mention Shawn Michaels. Bret Hart at one point in time. It was so many people that could be the top guy. The WWE at this current time, you got Roman Reigns. You got
Bobby Lashley.
Ooh, okay. You got Bobby. You got Cody Rhodes. You got Seth Rollins. That's probably it right there. Besides
Brock
Brock,
Lesnar.
that's what I say. Besides Brock Lesnar, but of course, Brock. Everybody know about Brock.
I'll throw in some new guys who I'd like to see to be champion. And these are people that cheap are a champion to be champion. Freaking Montez Ford.
Oh no.
Austin Theory. People are wanting these new people to come up and be champion. And I think it's their time.
But they not there yet. They not there yet. They are not
Yeah,
there yet.
because we haven't given them the chance. Like Austin Theory's doing good things, but I'm like, bro, it's a little overdue. It's time to let Montez Ford be that guy.